Hello guys, welcome back to some more World of Tanks. I've got three replays for you today. One's in my Tiger Shark, which I obviously got for free. Not particularly keen on the... Well, actually I hate the colour scheme on it. But it was free and it's actually a very decent tank. I've actually got one crew skill and that's 6 cents on this thing. So, yeah. Pretty bit of a disadvantage playing this thing at the moment with all the with only one crew skill, but I'm obviously trying to level up the crew, and to do that you need to play. So here's one decent game I had in it. Just come up here, just try to spot them as they come up to the hill, being backed up by two other lights and a medium. The team, again, as usual, pretty slow to decide where they want to go. And there we get a Panther backing up and backing into our fire. We managed to put all 3 shells into the guy. So, yeah, he's not having a good game so far. Bit of a long reload. I will put on food as soon as I get some... a couple more crew skills on this thing. At the moment, obviously, I've got just 6 cents, so the chance of me being set on fire are pretty high. So, yeah, I don't want to manage to hit him. I don't think I'm not sure what happened there. Someone else must have hit him to set him on fire. Unfortunately, it wasn't us. I don't think I actually got any damage from that one. Take a speculative shot there. Probably was very unlikely to get in. So we snapshot another one and it actually goes straight in, of course. But we need to reload. There's lots of guys just sitting on the hill because, well, our team isn't fighting them. And yeah. And again, they've taken the hill, but by that time there have already had tanks taken out by our team, so they are at a bit of disadvantage on numbers, and they're not pushing really, so they're not pushing our flank, other flank, so they are not in the best way. We're just going to take out this Tiger, Tiger P. He's turned around and started looking at us. Yeah, reverse on this thing is very, very slow. It's a bit of a... can be a bit of a slow tank when you want to get out of danger. But we're okay on that front. And yeah, this Leopard... So it just shows us his side. And you know, basically any shots will go into that thing. We're on a reload now, unfortunately, but we're up to almost 2,000 combined damage. So we're going to go up on the hill because we've got loads of backup. So we're going to go up to hill and try to spot those guys on the main hill there, and try to get this Leopard out of the picture as well. So he's not actually spotting, now he's spotting us, and we've got to duck down because there's plenty of people probably looking down at us. Then the other team has finally decided to push the other flank, but now that's given us a chance to hit them on the side, on their weak side. We missed that last shot, very unfortunate. He decides to push forward at the wrong time. That guy is looking at us, so we've got to be careful here. I'm actually looking over across to make sure they're not actually looking at me over here, but they're still held up, being held up there. And we are now pushing the hill a little bit. One of their tanks is now falling back. We've managed to get a shell into him before he disappears. So yeah, we've trounced the enemy there, and then we realise we've still got 2 shells in. I might as well put it into this guy here, take him out. And then pull back just in time there. We still haven't received any damage this game so far. And yeah, it's just 3 guys left on the hill. So we're going to push in and just try to get them spotted up. This guy's just suicided. That amazingly goes in. And I immediately go for a reload because that guy's going to be taken out before I get up on the hill here, I think, to get any more damage anyway. So I might as well reload and try to spot people up and get assisted, really. Yeah, and he's taken out. Yeah, unfortunately this defender is got eyes on me and he's pretty determined to get me by the looks of things. Now we can take a hit from him, but we kind of don't want to. So we're just waiting for someone to push up. We've only got 1 shell left, unfortunately. So we're going to have to try to definitely get this a pen in. He fires. We get that pen in, but we don't... unfortunately, we don't track him either. Oh, actually, don't think we did get that shell in. It just hit his track and didn't take it off. Never mind. Anyway, that was a very decent game. We used our... we only got 2nd place. Because we only got 1 kill, unfortunately. But we made lots of silver in that game. And it is a good tank. I'm looking forward to getting a good crew in this. Because I think I'll do very well in it once it's fully trained. I got 1st class in it as well, so yeah, very good. The next game, unfortunately, I didn't manage to get the first part of the game, so we're going to go get it straight into the next game, guys. And we've already done some damage, and it's my tier 10 Badger. So as you can see, we've already got over 1,000 damage. We took out pretty much farmed a Death Star for most of his health. This other Death Star is actually kind of getting in my way. As you can see, he blocks my next shot. That's 2 shots he's blocked. We get a shot into that 60 TP there, just showing just enough. We take another speculative shot to see, hopefully he hadn't moved, but he had. So we're up to almost 2,000 damage, and the game's only like less than 2 minutes in. And we've taken the majority of the map, so it's looking good for our team. But you don't want to take any chances in this game. Not with some of the teams you can get. At the moment, I've had some terrible teams. You know, either all camping in one little area, or going in one at a time into the enemy territory and just getting shot up by the sniper, in going and just pushing into the open where the enemy's snipers are usually sat, and just getting shot to pieces, and you're just thinking, wow, that was going to happen, so I don't know why you did that. And this is tier 10, guys. And we are aiming for his cupola there. And then we spot up this guy, 705A. And then an E4 pushes across. Unfortunately, we didn't get a shell in just in time enough to shut him down. But we're going to shut down this 705A because he is a dangerous tank. But with the accuracy improvements, we were hitting every part, every time on his lower part of his hull, and we're hitting the weak spot, the cupola, on this E4 in every shot, and we're not even loading premium. The pen on this thing is pretty decent, and it's just hitting and penning every shot. I'd be very annoyed if I was him. That's again another hit into his cupola or machine gun turret, whatever it is, and penned and finished him off. So we are now, wow, at a big advantage. Again, we're pushing forwards a bit because we're a bit more, and there you go, another hit into his cupola, and then my Death Star is in our way yet again. So showing my frustration with the guy, and we're seeing if we can get any shots on this guy, but I'm not sure where he is. We're pretty much down to the last few tanks now, so we're just pushing. Because this thing is pretty slow, it's going to be hard for us to get any more damage. but it's got a good reload on this thing, and we're putting it to good effect. And there's a waffle. Unfortunately, not sure where that really went, to be honest. Really not tracked him in place there, I think. He's repaired. So we're going to just push on this guy, because what else have we got left to lose? We could probably take a full clip from this guy and still survive it. But he's pretty much dead now. We finish him off with a tiny bit of extra damage. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. The last medium is on the hill, and he's competing against a couple of other guys. So it's unlikely for us to get into position. But we just get over just over 5,000 damage in that short amount of time. Yeah, we pretty much slaughtered their team, and that's kind of how a lot of games are at the moment. Very one-sided. And if you just happen to be on the receiving end, there's not much you can do about it. So we actually only came third. We got 3 kills there. It's quite unusual there to get third place on there with such a good result. But there it is. I only get a second class. I didn't even get a first class for that. Maybe one more kill might have got me a first class, I reckon. But there you go. Pretty short, pretty sweet, decent game. Gun pretty much never stopped in that game. Just constantly firing, really. Not even had to load any premium for that, 'cause thanks to the update improving accuracy to such a degree. Already had good accuracy, but there you go. So yeah, see you in the next match, guys. All right, last game. The Grill 15. I still really rate this tank. I know its camo's not that great because of its height, and the turret can't turn all the way around. But the accuracy and the shell velocity are just so good on this thing, and I just really enjoy playing it. And this game will obviously show you part of the reason why I do enjoy playing this thing. And it's decent. It's quite fast as well, as you can see. It's getting up to about 60 miles an hour here. So we're going to sit on this hill, wait for anybody to show up. You know, lights and mediums trying to spot up or anything like that, as they try to spot up our tanks initially. That quite often happens. People can make mistakes quite early on, thinking that our tanks aren't in the position to fire at them. This is actually a tier 8 game, so we are fighting some tier 8s, a decent amount of tier 9s, and a few tier 10s, I believe. We're just going to sit on these hills, covered by foliage now. Oh, and there we go. Didn't hit what I was aiming at. Someone must be in front of him. And I think it was that Kranwagen. And yeah, loads of tier 8s. And he's still sitting there. But then we tried to aim for the Kranwagen and we hit something else instead. So I think we hit the SU this time, the one we were trying to aim last time for. And he's just sat there, and yeah, we took him out of the picture. The SU is still there. Waiting for him to show me some of himself. So that's one guy taken out already. But this happened when they were all unspotted, because I was aiming for someone else and I hit someone that was unspotted. So at the moment I have no idea how much damage I've done. But we've got 3 or 4 shells in there. And then we've got the Earth Shakers on the hill being tracked. He's trying to get behind cover. Oh, so unlucky for him. We managed to get our first recorded shell in, so we managed to hit for 423, so that's not bad. And our team is winning by quite a bit here, and we've got quite a good map possession. So I'm going to push. Could be a big mistake, but I am top tier, so if I do meet anybody, I'm hoping that I can scare them out of a full-on confrontation with me. So we're going to try to get shots across here. You can do that. Looks like there's not going to be... this would be dangerous because there might be people on the hill, but since the Earth Shaker got taken care of, there's a good chance that no one's going to be going up on that hill. And then actually there is someone up there. We're using our speed to push up here, take advantage of our map control and our top being top tier, and we spot up the Jagdpanzer E100, very dangerous. We do not want that to be hitting us. And there's artillery in the game, so I was a little bit like, uh-oh, I've made a bit of a mistake here. We get unspotted, we push back, and he's still there. So we managed to hit him. We push forward because he's pretty much aimed in this direction, and he misses us. So that's great. That is good. We're waiting for him. He's gonna probably poke up a little bit here. Try to hit his cupola, but actually bounces off. So that's the first shot we fired that hasn't penned. We got a bit of assisted there as well, because I think the artillery dunked on him as well. Unlucky, pal. Unlucky. No one likes that. So yeah, we're thrashing them at this point. We push pretty aggressively, and that can work out very nicely. So we got this guy protecting our right flank. So we actually go. Actually, let's go and try to take care of the artillery. This guy's protecting our right flank, and he's dead. And this Jagdpanzer is here. So let's actually take care of him before he ducks in. We hit him, pen him, and take him out. But unfortunately, this guy isn't protecting our flank, and we get hit in the backside, which is very unfortunate. And we see if we can get, and then this grill comes along. He misses his shot. He should have paid a bit more attention. We managed to hit him on the backside, and we failed to realise that we've actually been damaged here. This guy comes forward. He's going to put a shell into us, but that's fine. We managed to hit him and take care of him as well. So that's 2 tier 10s we've killed in a game with not very many tier 10s in. So we come first. We managed to get 5 kills there, guys, in the end. And just over 5,000 damage. Not a bad game. Got first class in that one as well. So yeah, it's all more based on kills and actual damage compared to my Badger game. I actually had less damage in. But never mind. Anyway, those are a few quick games there. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.